Here in China, imported perfumes, cosmetics, and toiletries are subjected to stiff luxury taxes. These products are slapped duties of about 10%. On top of that, a value-added tax of 17% of the duty paid. But the tax duties do vary depending on the country of origin and on the type of item. Now, in the plot twist last month, China said it would slash import tax on nearly 730 different goods. For imported cosmetic and skincare products, the government would be trimming the tax rate from 10% to 4.4%. The attempt is to boost consumer spending on high-end products and to promote shopping in China and not overseas. While the news sent shockwaves across the country, another story also made headlines. International cosmetic brands are hiking their retail prices in China. In today's Money Matters segment, we will look at these price adjustments. Now, the price hike last month is the latest following a series of changes last year by international brands. The cosmetic sector in China is flourishing, but much of this double-digit growth is generated by international brands. Now, the first price increase last year was in January. Leading French brands like Lancôme, Biotherm, and L'Oreal and several Japanese brands hiked up their prices by between 5 and 10%. The second round was 7 months later, also by another 5 to 10%. And in November, some brands raised their prices again. The November spike marked the third price boost in under a year. The report comes from Hong Kong-based Phoenix Media. This year, leading the price adjustments are French brands Chanel, Procter & Gamble's SK-II, and New York-based French brand Estée Lauder. These are also top cosmetic and facial brands in China. Higher prices of facial products were first seen in Hong Kong. This is according to CN.com, or a Chinese website providing information on pricing. For example, the price of a set of Estée Lauder Advanced Night Eye and Face Moisturizer was retailing in Hong Kong at $157 last year. This year, just last month, the price has shot up by $20 to $177. Next, looking at mainland China. Shoppers also saw prices of facial products go up in January. It is reported that the average price increase across the board is between $5 and $30, or about 10% price increase. So last year, P&G's SK-II's 120-gram facial cleanser was selling for $60. It will now cost you $67. As for SK-II's star product, the facial treatment essence is now $10 more expensive at around $100. For the larger 330 milliliter bottle, Chinese consumers will have to fork out around $30 more at $276. Moving on, let's check out Chanel's prices. Chanel adjusted the price of its cosmetics and perfume last month. Its bestseller in China, the White Essential, was tagged at $86 last year. Now it costs $6 more at $92. A counter salesperson noted that following the upward price trend among the luxurious brands, the mid-range brands also started notching up their prices. The average price hike among the mid-range brands is between 5 and 15%. And don't go anywhere, because when we return, we'll look at the prices behind the many rounds of price adjustments. That's up next.